is Tariq Talk. Your host, Tariq Mendez, takes you on a journey with guests from all around the world. Broadcasting around the world. Around the world. This is Tariq Talk.
All right, guys. Today I'm here at Spring Break Art Show at booth F6 with Christl and Adam. How are you guys today?
Doing great.
Great.
Awesome. Would you guys want to talk about the booth we're in right now?
Sure. The concept of the booth is called Pale Blue Thought, based on Carl Sagan's Pale Blue Thought. And it was inspired by how we're treating the earth and how that is affecting our psychological well-being.
Absolutely. Actually, that's what caught my attention. Our home needs care from far away, because I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, that's actually Adam's photograph, if you'd like to talk about
Congrats. Oh, wow. Yeah, please share with us.
Yeah. So that photo in particular, I took in northern New Mexico.
Oh, wow.
It's right near the border of New Mexico and Colorado. And I normally have a really strong disdain for billboards, just what they represent, what they're there to do. They block the landscape. They're just trying to sell you stuff.
Yeah.
And then I saw this, and I found it very moving, especially in this context with like wide open, high desert landscape and the mountains. And I've been involved in environmentalist causes for some time, and it was refreshing to see a billboard that was speaking for the earth.
Oh, wow. So the billboard was actually there. This is not like a Photoshop on top.
No Photoshop at all. That is exactly how it was.
Message. That's
Thank
so
you.
cool. Wow. And do you normally so I'm guessing you do like the photography, or do you also do a little bit painting?
I also do some painting, but there's nothing up right now.
Okay.
Most of the paintings here are Christl's, and then I have 3 of the photographs and some video.
Okay, cool. And can you tell us a little bit more about the video exhibiting?
Yeah, I have 2 videos playing. One is an interview with a fig tree, where I am having a conversation with the fig tree that was growing in the backyard of a house I used to live in.
Oh, wow.
And sort of hearing its perspective on what it means to be a tree. And then the other one is a parody of that news program Now This, if you remember them. I don't know if they're still making stuff, but it's a parody that's following a giant stream of rubber ducks that are being rewilded and let back into a river, and sort of the absurdity of watching all these rubber ducks floating through this ecosystem with real ducks, and setting up this sort of fake news story, basically.
That's so cool. And what's your creation process like? Are you able, like when you capture this picture with your camera, are you always like inspired and looking for inspiration, or can you like chill and relax a little bit and be in the moment?
I would say, I'm usually, when I travel, and at this time I was traveling in my van, I keep a camera usually in the passenger seat. And if I see something somewhere, I'll stop and go try to frame an image. But I don't try to force it. I really actually prefer to travel without having like a goal. Otherwise, I feel like I'm not present enough to find things as they arise naturally.
Oh, wow. And is this your first time exhibiting at the Spring Break Art Show?
It is, yeah.
Oh, congratulations. It's pretty dope.
Thank you.
All right, Christl, back to you. Can you tell me a little bit about the paintings you're exhibiting?
Yeah, so on this side this is called Coastal Elite, and it's based on the last election, where there were all these reports of how like Democrats live in like these bubbles and don't actually know how other people live, especially along the coast, like, New York City, Boston, LA, Seattle, like, and it's true. Yeah. Like, it is true. So we have like a beta fish. We have a beta fish looking in the mirror and seeing a red beta fish. And then I usually use lobsters to represent luxury, even though they're technically like cockroaches.
Yeah.
And then it has like those puppeteer apparatus, but it's cut off. And then the hands have like the rubber bands that you would see on a lobster claw.
That's so cool.
So that's something in that painting. What else did I got? Oh, I have this painting where it's a woman that has read too much. It's called Well Read. It's just about like being well informed, but like you can't really do anything with all the information because the world isn't really moving in that direction, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then that yellow one is called Well Read, or no, it's called you're so well spoken, and it's kind of based on like as a Black person when people hear you speak and it's not like ghetto or hood or whatever they're expecting to come out of your mouth, and it's like a backhanded compliment.
Yeah, it's like always a little dig.
Yeah, it's like okay, get away from me.
No, I get what you mean.
Yeah. So that's why there's a gun.
Oh, wow. And I got to say, you guys curated this beautifully. Like, there's such a good like mix and balance with the photograph and the painting. And can you talk about this, the one with the braids?
Oh yeah, so that one, it's based on, I was going through stuff at my mom's house, and my sister had left like all of this hair that she hadn't used, and I was like, oh, what can I do with this? And then I was just thinking about like the presentation of hair and like how that differs in different environments. So that's why there's also this curtain element. So it's like, yeah, and then it's green because I feel like green is kind of like has two different connotations where it's like wealth but also envy, and maybe those are connected in some way.
Yeah, that's a good observation. I like that. And then I don't know, how do you say it, like the casting of the body?
Oh yeah, the ceramics, those are by Carnizel. They're a ceramicist that live in San Jose, California, and they also made this unionized clock. But these green pieces are from their landscape series, where I believe they'll like use their body to mold the clay. So like I believe that one they like sat on, and then this one's like the front view.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah.
And can you tell us, and also can you give the Instagram and your website as well, please, so people can check out?
My Instagram is at Christl Stringer. It's spelled ChristLStringer. And my website is St. Christl, StChristl.com.
And can you tell me, Adam, your Instagram and your website, please?
Absolutely. My Instagram handle is at AdamHRRR. And my website is ahrtwork.com. Artwork, but with an H in there.
Perfect. And can you guys tell us a little bit about what else you're doing, like for this year? Do you have anything else coming up?
Sure. Yeah. My primary medium is filmmaking, so I'm working on a film project that shoots a segment actually in a couple weeks.
Oh wow! Congrats.
Thank you.
That's dope.
And so that's been the primary focus. Yeah.
Oh wow! Congrats. And what about you, Christl?
At the end of June, I'm having a film premiere at the Roxbury International Film Festival in Boston. It's a short film about a woman that turns her dates into dolls.
Oh wow!
And then maybe I'll be directing a short film in the fall. That's about a teenage girl with undiagnosed OCD.
Oh wow, that's dope.
It's a comedy though. It's fun.
You guys are like multi-talented, like everything. That's so dope. Well, thank you so much for being on the podcast. It's been a pleasure. Hopefully we see each other around. Hopefully I'll be in Boston, or I'll catch your new movie you guys are doing. And until next time. Peace.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to Tariq Talk. Follow Tariq Talk on all social media channels and check out the video interviews online. This is Tariq Talk. Your host, Tariq Mendez, takes you on a journey with guests from all around the world. Broadcasting around the world. Around the world. This is Tariq Talk.
All right, guys. Today I'm here with Laurie Berg at booth 813 of the Spring Break Art Show. How are you, Laurie?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Awesome. Is this your first time at the Spring Break Art Show?
No, actually, it's not. I've worked with Spring Break a few times on different curatorial projects.
Oh, congrats.
But this year I'm excited because I'm showing my own work. And I'm also doing some performance activations as part of this installation.
Is this your first time showing your own work?
I'm a dancer and a choreographer, so I've actually been working in New York for quite a while and showing at a lot of venues around the city and in Brooklyn and downtown.
Oh, congrats. And is this your first time showing at the Spring Break Art Show and not just doing the curator process? Yeah? Oh, congrats. So this is like a very big moment here.
Yeah,
very nice.
As a dancer to be in this visual art contest.
Yes. And can you tell me a little bit about the booth here at 813, please?
Yes. So this is an installation using inflatable blow-up dolls, and these dolls, I started working with them in my choreographic work about 10 years ago, and this is the accumulation of all the dolls that we went through as we performed, and when we get a leak and we'd have to get a new doll. And so this is kind of a representation of the labor of making all of these dance pieces. And we really the doll became a very like charged object, and I love objects in general, and I work with objects a lot, but the doll has been a recurring object.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Wow. And how does your creation process work? Like, how did you come up with this idea for this booth? Because it's amazing, I must say.
Thank you. Yeah, so I wanted to create a room that could be inhabited by performers and changed. And I also, these blow-up dolls that are on this clear vinyl kind of hammock, I didn't want them on the floor. Yeah. And I wanted to create this feeling of being immersed in the dolls and seeing them from different angles. Yeah. Because I think you think, oh yeah, a blow-up doll, I know what that looks like, but you don't often get really close to one. Yeah. And so being able to have people walk around and under and look at them in that way, and to have them kind of suspended in air, which is also something that I love about blow-up dolls and performing with them, is that they're virtuosic. They can fly in the air. They can do flips and spins and turns, things I can't do. I'm not filled with air.
Yes. Actually, what caught my attention is that from far away, it looked like they're floating in the air. Yeah. That's like, I was like, oh, wow, that's really cool. And I have to say, they don't even look like from far away like they're plastic. They look, I thought there would be like a different texture. Because, nowadays nothing is what it looks like. Right, exactly. So I was like, wow, is that like a different material? And how does she get it to like stay in the air and not be so heavy? Right. Yeah, it looks so cool.
Yeah, they're all dolls.
Yeah, and you're going back to your creation process. Are you an artist that like you're always filled with ideas, you're always inspired, or are you able to like kind of like separate mentally and like be in the moment?
That's a good question. I feel like as an artist, because I'm a dancer and a choreographer, I like to move. I like to play. I always call it rigorous play, which is like research. Yeah. So I usually have an idea or some image in my head, and then I'll go into a studio and I'll work with it. And usually the thing you start with isn't the thing you end up doing. It's like you throw that first idea away and then you're like, oh, I didn't know, but this is what I was looking for. So you find that doorway through just repetition and play and improvisation, which is very important in my dance work.
That's so cool. And how is the process for you, like being the one that's exhibiting the work instead of doing the curator process? How is it different for you this time here?
Yeah, so it's interesting to talk about my own work instead of being like, oh, I'm gonna get to talk about another artist's work and be excited about their work. And so I'm also learning as I go. And it's been really nice to talk to people because I'm getting a lot of information about how people see these dolls and how they want to be in relation to them and what emotions come up or ideas and images. Yeah. So I feel like, again, it's that research. It's like it's playful. Oh, also, I'm serious about the dolls. Yeah. But it's also a playful process.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's like very sculptural, but at the same time, it's like inviting and very playful, as you said. Yeah. And are you working on anything else for the rest of the year?
Yeah, so I'm continuing to work with these dolls, and we're kind of working on a new piece that'll get shown in a little, hopefully soon. And then I'm also like I work in some artist archives, and I'm doing some other projects. So I'm always trying to kind of mix
fabulous.
all the hats together. And I run a small nonprofit called.
Oh, congratulations! That's so cool. My goodness, you're so busy. How do you have time to do such an amazing work and come up with such good ideas? Oh wow! And then, do you mind also sharing your Instagram and website with us, please?
Yeah. My Instagram is Laurie Berg. That's LBERGYBERG. Like my last name. Yes. My website is lauriemberg.com. And if there's any gallery out there that's interested in
some beautiful sculptural, but playful work, she's your girl.
Dolls to activate.
Yes, I love it. Thank you so much for being on the podcast. I really enjoyed talking to you. Best of luck on the rest of the art fair and this year and future projects. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you for listening to Tariq Talk. Follow Tariq Talk on all social media channels and check out the video interviews online. This is Tariq Talk. Your host, Tariq Mendez, takes you on a journey with guests from all around the world. Broadcasting around the world. Around the world. This is Tariq Talk.
All right, guys. Today I'm here at Spring Break Art Show at booth A6 with Bianca Abdi-Boragi. Did I get that right, Bianca?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being on the podcast today. Can you tell me a little bit about the work you're exhibiting in the art booth today?
Yes. Well, thanks so much for having me today. So I'm presenting a video performance, and I'm presenting 6 new bronze sculptures depicting the merging of fruits and a payphone to talk about the theme of the exhibition, Lost Paradise. So kind of like this connection to the homeland, distance, being on the phone with family, but also how the culture is present in everyday life through fruits, North African fruits, specifically found in Algeria, where my mother is from.
Oh, wow.
And the suitcases, they're coated with sand, and they're in shape of a furniture mounted on the wall. So when you they're open, and on one side there's a sand painting representing a memory, like a burnt image that's burnt in the back of your mind, or a fading memory of the homeland, the landscape, the fig trees, the poppy fields, and there's a portrait of me and my mom when I was a baby. And on the other side of the luggage, there's 2 shelves that are carrying the bronze sculptures, which are very heavy and casted in this very precious metal bronze.
Oh, wow.
So it's kind of like the idea of putting poetic objects found in a suitcase. And the initial idea started with this suitcase that I sculpted in sand, which is the idea of being displaced and migration, and what do you carry with you when you're displaced, when you migrate, what can you carry with you, but also like what piece of yourself are you leaving behind. So the back of the sand luggage is kind of collapsing and dissolving. So yeah, that's the idea. And the video is showing a woman, which is actually me, I'm the performer,
Oh, wow.
coming out of the ocean fully dry, listening to a shell. So the idea was to talk about fluid borders, crossing of boundaries, crossing of territories, resilience, and also dignity, like going through things and coming out untouched and dry.
Oh, wow.
So that was kind of like the idea. And also this shell, it's kind of like a shell phone, which ties in with the other work, which depicts communication with the old payphone and the merging of fruit in the bronze sculptures.
Oh, wow,
So yeah,
beautiful.
that's pretty much it.
That's amazing work
Yeah.
and an amazing description. Thank you. And I
My
have
pleasure.
a question. How does your creation process work? Like, how did you come up with this beautiful booth, like
Mhm.
full of ideas and work?
So the first piece I did was the sand luggage. Actually, I think it was a video in 2019, which was followed by the sand luggage. So they both came out together.
Okay.
So they worked together. And then I did all of these on the wall these last 3 weeks for the art fair.
Okay.
Because I love the theme of Lost Paradise. I thought it was so cool, and I really wanted to respond to it. So I worked like a lunatic for the last 3 weeks,
Oh, wow.
and I didn't sleep much, and I did all this work.
Oh, it's definitely worth it. Is one of the suitcases? I'm gonna put the images on the Instagram. Is that you and your mother?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
when I was a baby.
Yeah. So that's like an actual picture that you
Yeah,
transcribed to
that's a
work.
family photo.
Oh, wow, that's beautiful.
That's been hanging in our house for like 40 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And like, what made you take the picture from like a real picture to an artwork?
Sorry?
Like, what made you take the picture? Like the family picture?
Because
and
I
then-
love this photo, and I'm a mom now. I have a child. I have a 1 month
congratulations.
old. Thank you. I have a 1-year-old, so now I really understand that photo. You know, it's like my mom. She seems so happy, and
Yeah.
she's like so happy to be with her baby, and I think that link is very important, and it's conveyed in the 2 sculpture next to it, which is a lemon split in 2. One has a speaker and one has a receiver of an old payphone.
Oh, that's so
And the
smart.
second sculpture is a phone, and instead of the speaker and the receiver, there's a lemon slice on each end. and a leaf instead of the phone cord. So the sculpture is kind of a parallel of like the child and the mother figure. And there's a reversal of form. So I like this idea of like generations and, carrying on. And
that's so cool. And do you have any other projects you're working on this year?
Yes, I have another show this summer, but I cannot announce it yet. It's confidential, but it's going to be really spectacular.
Oh, nice.
And very important in August.
That's amazing. Congrats. Yeah. And do you mind sharing your Instagram and website so people can follow you and hopefully get the August update? Yeah.
So the August update will be announced in 2 weeks. And my website is biancaboragi.net. And my Instagram is @Bianca Abdi-Boragi. BIANCA-ABDI-BORAGI.
Perfect. Thank you so much for being on the podcast, and it's been a pleasure. Until next time. Thank you. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Thank you for listening to Tariq Talk. Follow Tariq Talk on all social media channels and check out the video interviews online.